Hey everybody, great to be learning with you today as we begin our series on Masechet Brachot and the 6th chapter, which focuses on all the laws related to blessings to Brachot. And today we'll have a chance to begin the first mishna in that chapter, which focuses on different types of blessings that we make before eating foods. Our lesson goals for today are to first understand the purpose and the power of a blessing, and then to take a look at some of the specific brachot rishona, the blessings that people would make before they eat food. That, of course, means that anytime a person doesn't make a bracha, he or she shows a lack of awareness of this gift. And so making a bracha shows awareness, not making a bracha shows a lack of awareness. And therefore, in this first Mishnah, we're going to take a moment to look at the very specific brachot, blessings, that a person makes before he or she eats foods, because the more specific our bracha, the more aware we are of what it is we're eating and what it is we've received as a gift from God. So the mission begins with the following line, Ketzad mevarchin al haperot. What brachot do we make on fruits and vegetables? So it begins with fruits. Al perot ha'ilan, for fruits that grow on trees. Omer borei pri ha'etz. We make the bracha of borei pri ha'etz, which means, blessed are you Hashem, the one who created the fruits of the tree. So anything that grows on a tree would get this specific bracha. There is one exception, however, chutz min hayayin. Not on wine, even though wine grows from grapes, which technically grow on a vine, which is not on the ground, closer to a tree than on the ground. And even though that would be the proper bracha rishona, the proper bracha ha'etz, that you would recite on eating grapes, when you turn those grapes into wine, they get a new bracha, and we'll discuss why. That bracha is borei pri hagafen, which means, blessed are you Hashem, the one who created the fruits of the vine. So the Mishnah continues now with the next category of produce, and that is perot haaretz. And the Mishnah here says, al perot haaretz, for things that grow from the ground. They're not fruits because they don't grow on trees, but they're not your classic vegetables because these types of things, like the gourds and the squash that you see in front of you, are typically eaten for their seed, not simply for the fleshy, fruity part. I know people eat zucchini and squash all the time. People eat butternut squash. I happen to enjoy it too. But the Mishnah here is describing a specific category of produce that is eaten primarily for its seed. So these types of things would receive the bracha of ha'adamah. And here again is another exception. Chutz min ha'pas. Pas is another word for bread. Lechem and pas are synonyms. Pas is the Aramaic term. Lechem is the modern Hebrew term. And here the Mishnah says that bread, which is made from grain, which grows from the ground, like those squash, is eaten primarily for its seed, for its kernel, not for the actual stalk or the chaff itself. That also would be an exception. Like the wine, that receives a special bracha of hamotzi lecha min haaretz, which means, blessed are you Hashem, the one who brings forth bread from the earth. And we'll discuss in class why that product, bread, receives a special bracha as well. Finally, the Mishnah presents a third category, which is yerakot, which is root vegetables, things that grow from the ground and are typically eaten for the leafy part of it, things like kale and cabbage and irregular lettuce. Those things fall under the category of yerakot, and those would receive the typical bracha of borei pri ha'adamah, blessed are you Hashem, the one who created the fruits of the earth. And here Rabbi Yehuda has a machloket. He argues on the position of the Tana Kama and the Mishnah. He says you don't make the bracha of Adamah, but rather a more specific bracha of borei mine deshaim, which refers to herbs. Desha is herbs, so the bracha here would be, blessed are you Hashem, the one who created types of herbs in the earth. But that's not the opinion we follow. We end up following the opinion of Tana Kama, who says that you make the standard bracha of borei pri ha'adamah. So when we put it all together, we now have a better understanding of why we make a bracha, the purpose and the power of brachot rishonot, and the different types of blessings that we would make on specific types of fruits and vegetables. Up next, we'll take a look at what happens when a bracha goes bad. If the purpose of a bracha is to show an awareness of God and to show thanks for what God has given us in His world, then if a person makes the wrong bracha, has the bracha gone badly? has a person fulfilled the mitzvah or not? That's something we'll take a look at in the next Mishnah, which discusses certain scenarios in which even making the wrong bracha could still count. We'll take a look at that next time when we return to class. Looking forward to learning with you when we return.